Hi, and welcome back to Real Talk for Building a Home Business, the podcast for people who want more freedom, more income, and more purpose without burning it all down or selling their soul. I'm Elise Van Vessem, founder of Aloe Empire, and today we're tackling something I know a lot of you feel in your bones, especially if you've ever thought about starting a business or side hustle and then immediately talked yourself out of it. Because, let's be honest, who has the time to build something new? And even if you did have the time, the last thing you want to become is that person on social media. You know the one I mean. Spammy DMs, endless selfies with inspirational quotes, awkward product plugs, and enough hashtags to make your eyes bleed. Been there, done that, bought the very cringy t-shirt twice. So I'm just putting this out there. You don't need to quit your job. You don't need to post on social media 10 times a day. You definitely don't need to become a walking, talking sales pitch. What you do need is a smarter, more realistic way of working. And that's what we're talking about today. So here are 5 practical tips, all pulled from my own real life mess ups and lessons that can help you start building something sustainable without sacrificing your job, your dignity, or your weekends. So number 1, start with the time you do have. One of the biggest lies out there is that you need 40 extra hours a week to build a business. Rubbish! You need a plan that fits into your schedule. I always say, start with what's realistic, not ideal. So, can you find 3 to 5 hours a week? That's your foundation. Even if it's broken up into 20 or 30-minute blocks, it's doable. And if you want help finding those pockets of time, check out my free 6-week side hustle roadmap I've got. It's in the link below. Number 2, set boundaries before you start. You don't need to reply to messages at midnight. You don't always need to be on. Right from the start, decide what hours you'll work on your business, what platforms you'll use, and what's off limits. If something feels icky, don't do it. You're allowed to build a business that feels good to you. 3, learn from someone who's been through it. Now, honestly, if I could go back and have a word with 2020 Elise, I'd tell her to stop cold calling strangers and start learning how to actually connect with people. Find a mentor, coach, or community who will tell you the truth, not just hype. You want support that teaches strategy, not scripts. Trust me, it makes all the difference. Next one, don't obsess over being visible. Listen, the algorithm is not your boss. You do not need to post daily, dance on reels, or use every trending sound just to be taken seriously. Focus on meaningful content, something that actually helps your audience. Even if you only post once or twice a week, if it's useful and genuine, people will listen. And the 5th one, make notes of what not to do. Take it from me, right? Every time you see a post that makes you cringe, screenshot it. Make a nope list. Every time you get a spammy DM, save it as a reminder of how not to build a business, how not to talk to people. This way, you're constantly learning what doesn't feel right, so you can build something that does. Look, the truth is building a business can be done with just a few hours a week and the right kind of guidance. You don't have to burn out. You don't have to become someone you're not. You just need a simple, aligned strategy and a little help navigating the noise. And that's what I'm here for. So if you want a proper starting point, like I said, grab my free 6-week side hustle roadmap. It walks you through how to set the right foundations your way, not the cookie cutter way. The link's in the description below. Or if you're already curious about the business model I chose and want to peek behind the curtain, click the other link down there marked Biz Info. No pressure, just real talk. Thanks for being here with me today. Hit like or subscribe if you want more practical episodes like this, and I'll see you in the next one.